Recently, Louise Pentland, formerly known as Sprinkle of Glitter, made a video telling 10 surprising things about herself that you might not know. Similarly, Bry and Candice also made a video where they're open and honest with their audience about struggles they face that they don't really talk about on camera, and we like the idea of that. We like honesty, so we thought we would tell you guys 5 things that you most likely don't know about us. Number 1. This might come as a surprise to you, and it's not something we talk about very often, but we have anger issues. We're very prone to anger, we experience anger a lot more than a typical human being, and we have a hard time managing that anger once we've experienced it. It's horrible, it's ruined friendships, it's gotten us in trouble, and it's left a lot of bad first impressions. It's definitely not something we're proud of, but we're working on it. Number 2. You guys know we graduated high school, but what you don't know is that we graduated with a GED. If you don't know what a GED is, it stands for General Education Diploma, and basically in the state of Indiana, when you graduate, you typically get a Core 40 diploma. To get a Core 40 diploma, you have to have 40 very specific credits in very specific classes. Now, we managed to get 38 of these required credits. The 2 we were missing were in Algebra 2. We hated Algebra 2, we could not pass Algebra 2, so we graduated with a GED instead of a Core 40. And this is kind of annoying, because we had way more than 40 credits, but since they were all in art and music classes, that wasn't enough for the state, so we had a GED. But that's okay, because we finished high school. Number 3, if you know us in real life, then this is obvious to you, but if you don't, you might not know that we are introverts. We find it exhausting to be around a lot of people for a long amount of time. Yeah, we're known to be very shy or reserved in public situations, and that's probably surprising because we're always so bubbly on camera, but remember guys, we're literally talking to a camera. It's literally just us here. Number 4, we're actually pretty good at writing. Like, all throughout school in English, we were really good at writing speeches and essays and book reports. We'd always get so many compliments from our teachers, even though we found the process of writing them boring as shit. Apparently, though, we were pretty good at, like, creative writing as well. I remember in 8th grade, we each took a creative writing class, but we took it separately. Like, it was the same class taught by the same teacher, but she took it first and then I took it next. And I remember in both classes, the teacher had everybody, he had us like write down a paragraph for like an idea for a book, and then we all went through and voted for the best story, and the class wrote that story. Like, each person would write a chapter for it, and I remember her idea won for her class, and my idea won for my class, and it wasn't even planned, so that was really cool. And finally, number 5. From the ages around 9 to 15, we were hell-bent on trying to become pop stars. We had it all planned out. We knew what we were gonna say in magazine interviews, we had our tour outfits planned, we knew what our album covers were gonna look like, the whole thing. I remember when the Jonas Brothers' career first took off, the youngest one was 12 and the oldest one was 17, so we were just positive that between the ages of 12 to 17 we would hit our big break. And then all at once at age 15 we just kind of realized that's not the life we want to live. We don't want to spend our days touring and traveling. We don't want to have to perform a high-energy show every single night. Yeah, and like, we love singing, and we would love to put out music someday, but we're not that good at it. This felt good. I feel like you guys know us a little bit better now. Yeah, keep the conversation going and tell us in the comments something that not a lot of people know about you. We'll see you guys tomorrow.